What's up? What's up? Bonafide Hustlers here.
Rake and Profit.
Rich for aficionado.
Cody Hawk.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Green Room Hangout number 46. And this Hangout, we're going to be talking about mistakes and how we handle them. But I'm the Bonafide Hustler. I reside in Austin, Texas. And I flip stuff that I find at pawn shops, estate sales, garage sales, yard sales, swap meets, flea markets, anything I can get my hands on to make money. I do this stuff full-time, too. Got a book called Flip That. Shh. We won't talk about that name of the book, but it's out there on Amazon and Smashwords. And if you want to learn more about me, you can check me out on my YouTube channel, The Bonafide Hustler. But that's who I am. I'll toss it to my main man, Rakin.
All right, man. I just caught it. Yeah, my name's Steve. You can call me Steve Rakin or Rake and Profit. I am from Connecticut. Colder than cold over here. Been reselling for about 2 years. Quit my job. Haven't looked back. Selling eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, Kindle. Do a lot of other different things online, but I love it. Never gonna go back because this is probably one of the best ways to make money. It's a ton of fun. But yeah, if you want to find out more about me, you can find me on YouTube at Rake and Profit, and I'm gonna toss it underhand to Young so he can catch it.
Oh. What's up, guys? Retro aficionado. I live in San Jose, California. Been doing this for a long time. I do eBay, Amazon, Antique Booth, Craigslist. I do it all. But yeah, I love what I do. Cody, tell us, what do you do?
Very little. No. What's up, guys? Cody Hawk. I do all sorts of stuff from YouTube to Amazon FBA, selling on eBay and some other e-commerce platforms we're dabbling with. My wife's doing a lot of Etsy right now and run a marketing business, all sorts of fun stuff. So we're going to jump right in.
Okay, so you heard from Cody Hawk, hey, Cody, who did you support in the Super Bowl, by the way?
the Seahawks, who lost, and they deserved to lose after that play.
That was crazy stuff. So you guys out there in YouTube land, if you watched first of all, did you know that the Super Bowl was the most watched thing in television history? Did you know that? The most watched thing in television history. All right, so before we do some chit-chat and banter, make sure our sound check is good, so make sure we sound good. Go ahead and comment in there. And also, let us know what you thought about that last play on the Super Bowl. I mean, we really shouldn't be talking about stuff like Super Bowls, but that was a really interesting last play. Rakin, did you watch the Super Bowl?
Man, I called up the coach last second. I was like, listen, everybody thinks you're going to run. Throw the ball. You're going to take them off guard. And, he listened and threw it, and interception, man, I don't know. It's just, I tried.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about trying, man. Hey, this is the mistakes and how you handle them, Rakin. Today you can talk about that mistake. Young, frustration, or do you feel pretty good about that?
What, the Super Bowl?
No, like the ending. Who did you support?
Oh man, dude, I was all for the Pats, man. I hate the Seahawks.
That's right.
I mean, it's just common sense, right? I mean, the Niners being in the same division, I can't support the Seahawks, but I'm not upset with the passing. I'm upset that they didn't pass with the fade route. I mean, if you understand football, at a goal line situation, you never run a slant pattern. You always throw on the outside. Just common sense. I'm just saying. Pete Carroll's got to go.
All right.
Gotta go.
Cody Hawk, let's see that look of despair right now. Like, how are you feeling when that whole thing unraveled? Were you just shocked? Like, give us the face that you made when that one moment happened in football history.
Well, I didn't have much of a face. It was more of a blank stare. I mean, we had about 18 people over at our house. We were watching out in the living room, and we were all shocked because we thought, I mean, there's no way they could have stopped Marshawn Lynch for a yard. Like, it's not happening. And the fact that they did something so foolish, I mean, like I said, they deserve to lose. If you're going to do something like that, you get what you deserve. So it's unfortunate, but what's the other team? The Patriots? I don't even know who the other team was. But whoever they were, they deserve to win because they outplayed them.
Yeah, I think it was like the Harlem Globetrotters. Anyway, Jan can clarify. That's like his favorite team.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's your opinion out there on YouTube? We're watching the comment feed right now. Make sure our sound check is good too, by the way. So we want to hear your opinion on that last play. Why not? and sound check, make sure we sound good. Then we'll go into a little bit about the mistakes that we made and how we handled them. So it should be a pretty action-packed episode. Rakin, or actually Young, where's CP right now? People might be wondering, the fifth admin is not there of the green room. Where is the college picker?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's a great answer, dude. See, I'm not tossing stuff your way, bro. No more. All right. Rakin, where's college picker?
If I had to guess, he is probably at his job.
Wait, what is that?
J-O-B. It's pronounced job.
Okay.
But you know what the thing is, for everyone listening, he's got an awesome job, and it's something that he really enjoys. Young, let me pass it back to you. What does CP do?
I don't know. I mean, does he want me to say? Well, I don't know. I mean, he works.
What profession is he in?
He's a pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Well, you basically told people what he does.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want people to know where I work. I mean, we all know that.
Okay. Well, that's where he is. He's probably at work right now, and I was hoping for that segment to go a little bit more back and forth, but it didn't work out very well. All right. So we got some people here giving us some good feedback. So it says, sounds good, Adidas Picker. Thank you so much. We have a lot of people in the feed right here. Great idea for a Hangout, Adidas Picker. So we love the idea of the Hangout today. We're going to be talking about mistakes and how we handled them. If you're in the green room right now, I actually typed up a pretty big mistake that occurred 3 days ago that I completely remedied, and I'll share it with you here in a second. But anyways, Pete Munoz in the house, WYDWST100. We have Cool Toads in the house. All right, Cool Toads is in the house. Super 3D Flyer, the Orange Elephant 523, who is Brock Parks. We have Jordan Gilbert. Hey, Retro Aficionados in the room down here, man. We got Hustler Hacks, PT Hustle from Arizona, Pete Munoz. Oh, Mr. Shoe Guy. We've had him on Green Room Hangout number 44, was it? Maybe 45. Yeah, Mr. Shoe Guy's in the house. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Shoe Guy from the Green Room. There he is. Brandon Penrod from the Green Room as well. Okay, so it sounds like we sound pretty good. JY, so some people are echoing some Seattle stuff here. So Cody, listen up real hard because this is going to make you probably feel really good. JY said Seattle will win it all next year. Learn from mistakes. Yeah, that's a pretty good comment, right?
They got the team to do it, that's for sure. They're a lot better than that one D-League team. What are they, like the 49ers or something?
Hey.
At least they have a shot. So.
I mean, if you erase that really bad play, and of course football always comes to like a play, right? A kick, a play, a punt, whatever, you know. That is what the game of football is. But if you erase that last play, in my eyes, they won, right? But it just didn't happen that way. So, anyway, so who did it 99? Huge blunder, a slant to the middle of the field. Pete Carroll is really full of himself. How about a bootleg or a fade, just like Young said?
That's what I was saying.
Or just beast mode, beast mode, beast mode.
Yeah, that's all they needed was beast mode or a button hook. Either one would have been better off.
Oh, well. I got to say, I mean, I think it's cool that we all lived through that moment in football history because it's going to be in the books forever, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, but seriously though, that was probably one of the best Super Bowls that I've seen in a long time. I mean,
dude, that was actually a game. Like that's what made it
I
so.
I was telling my friend. I mean, it had to be in my opinion, one of the top 3 Super Bowls that I've personally seen.
And how many have you seen? Like 48 or so?
Gosh. I mean, the other one was when the Tennessee Titans was 1 yard out from school, winning the Super Bowl. That was another close one, but I mean, there's so many. But in my opinion, that's top 3, top 5.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to actually top that Super Bowl. So, I mean, they can pull out all the stunts they want. I mean, how do you get a play like that? It's impossible. I don't know. And it was right after another play that like really shouldn't have even happened, where that dude was like juggling the ball and he caught it like. That was the preceding play. Like it was the most unbelievable 2 plays, probably. Like I was blown away. Okay, enough about football. ComfortZoneStudio.com says one mistake that one should never make is to miss the green room hangouts.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
The reason I say that is because I've missed a lot of green room hangouts.
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, you make a lot of mistakes, bro. It's all good.
Dude, I'm sorry. It'll never happen again.
Here's one for Cody. Barefoot Contessa 10. I don't know a thing about football, but where'd you get the new guy? So, Cody, who are you to Barefoot Contessa 10?
I'm just the new guy. That's all I am.
That's actually CP.
I sell. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about a lot of different topics, including reselling. I do a huge chunk of Amazon FBA. I'm actually creating my own e-commerce platform right now, but I also do a lot of eBay. And like I was saying, my wife does some Etsy as well. So we resell on several platforms. We've even done Bonanza and some of the smaller ones. So yeah.
You can find him on YouTube, guys, at Cody Hawk. Cody Hawk.
You type in Cody Hawk, and it's eitherwise me or the wrestler is going to come up. I'm up here, the wrestler right down here. You'll see us both though.
Okay.
Is it wrestler and Cody Hawk?
I'll remember that.
That's awesome.
Cody and a bird of prey. That's it. Cody and a hawk. Okay. So, Cool Toad says, I'm not in the green room officially, but my room is kind of white. That's pretty funny. Okay. Let's talk about the mistakes and how we handle them. Who wants to go first on that? I can go first because it's still fresh in my mind what happened. But, Rakin, if you want to start off, you want to start off?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go first, you said it's fresh in your mind, feel free, man. I'll give you the option, but either way, your choice.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just a gentleman. I'm a gentleman, you know.
Dude, today you are Sir Rakin from a Ivy League college because look at what you're wearing, bro. Like you are wearing something out of Dartmouth, dude. Hey, are you a part of the Dead Poets Society? Are we gonna go into a cave and read poetry passages after this? Like, look at what you're wearing, dude.
We might. You know, what brand is this? I don't know if you could see the embroidery or not. If you had to guess, what brand shirt is this? Polo shirt.
Did you say what brand is this polo shirt?
It's not Ralph Lauren like you'd think. It starts with a T.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's cool though. It is. Oh.
Okay. Well, the back part of it definitely doesn't look like Dead Poets Society at all, man. Sorry.
But hey, like I said, you know, I'm being a gentleman today. Go ahead, go first, and share your big mistake.
Okay, you got it. Dead Poets Society rugby shirt boy. Okay. What is my largest mistake? Let me just read it word. I mean, it'd be fair for me to go right into the green room right now and just actually read my post so you guys have an idea of like what the green room is and like what we talk about in there. All right, so this is word for word in the green room. This is what I posted about 5 minutes ago. I know, about 20 minutes ago. All right, here's a sample of how I handled a potential return and potential neutral feedback. And here's the premise, guys. I sold some climbing shoes on eBay for $44.99. The buyer said that the inner tongue was shaving off or coming apart, and was not pleased. I missed this flaw, and had I seen it, I definitely wouldn't have disclosed it. So below is an email conversation between him and I over the last 3 days. So here's the buyer, right? Here's a conversation going on emails. Buyer, I doubt you'd have sold them if you'd mentioned the fact that the foam lining inside the tongue was rotten and disintegrating, so you put one over on me. I tore the tongue lining out and vacuumed the junk that was on the foam so I could actually use these climbing shoes. I think there's a degree of dishonesty in your great condition description, but you can live with that. I can live with the shoes, so it'll be neutral on the feedback. All right, so here's what I actually wrote the guy back. You guys want to hear how I wrote this guy back?
Yeah.
From my car within 5 minutes of getting this actual email. So this was after it was like 1 o'clock in the morning after doing some bike guide stuff at a coffee shop here in town. I wrote him back, right? I could have taken some time and thought about it like all this, but I was like, all right, I'm in the wrong, first of all. So mistake is I'm in the wrong. Just remember that. It's not like someone bought an electronic from me and goes, it's not working, right, when I knew it worked and all that stuff. So keep in mind, like, this is one of those things where likely I'm in the wrong here. So I say, I don't think we need to go there, and here's why. I resell items that I find at places like outdoor sales, estate sales, etc. Like anyone else on eBay that does this full time, there are instances where things slip by unnoticed. I'm not perfect, that's for sure. But in times where I am wrong, I always take care of the buyer in a good way. Look at my feedback. It's pretty good for a full-time reseller. So here's how I'll take care of you. Look at your PayPal within 24 hours. I'll refund you the whole purchase amount. Seriously. And here's the better part. You can keep the shoes. So I'm definitely like, I protect my eBay profit stream just by doing this. Like $44, some shoes, shipping, I don't care, right? it's about the profit stream. The profit stream is big enough to where $44 does not matter to me. So, here we go. So getting back to you, here it goes. It's my way of learning more about the trade and being accountable for my mistake. Getting you back to square one is my highest priority. I'm an outdoorsy person too at heart, so I can understand you are not happy with this, and I'd be the same way. Allow me to fix it. Now here's some correspondence from the actual guy that had the shoes. You know, after I refunded him money, as soon as I made it home, I refunded his $44 immediately, right? Not even within 24 hours. Well, it was within 24 hours, but it was really within like an hour. So the buyer to me, yo, Chris, dude, it's not the end of the world, and there's NFW, NFW. So there's no effing way I will take a full refund. So how do I get that payment back to you? Please do not cut your wrists. Later that day, right? Later in the day, the buyer gets back to me again. And P.S. I'm out all day climbing in my new shoes. So thanks, and please let me know how I can get this payment back to you. Buyer, a day later after that. You are too kind, and I insist on paying for the shoes. Tell me how to do that, please. So the outcome is he finds a way through PayPal to pay me back. It's pretty easy to pay someone through PayPal as long as you have an email address. Pays me the $40 back. I don't even ask for it, right? He pays me $40 back. And this is how to be accountable for your mistakes. I mean, I think, to me, it's almost like a punishment. I'm like, yeah, I should have seen that. I should have been more careful. But at the same time, I protect the income stream. It's very important. The income stream, I don't like dealing with anything more than 5-10 minutes, right? 5-10 minutes, that's cool. Starts affecting an hour, or I'm on the line with eBay chit-chatting. I don't like that at all. Now, I want to make sure that there's definitely a separation between an instance like this and an instance such as like an electronic, when you send it over to the person and then they attempt to send it back, and you're like, all right, and you know you're right about it, right? That's like the boombox worked, for example, or this works. I know it did. So what you want to do is you're going to have to ask for the serial number back, assuming you know the serial number. Serial number back, pics, all that kind of stuff. Should everything, cross-check everything that I have, I'll give you the money back immediately. That's how you proceed on those things, because there's a lot of scams out there. But that was one of them right there. What do you guys think of that when I posted it in the green room today, like 30 minutes ago? Maybe you guys didn't see it, but it got a pretty decent amount of comments on it, like really quickly. So I thought that was it's definitely one of the ways that I handle my business. I don't like messing around. I don't like someone touching my income stream. And as much as I don't like being in the wrong, I make mistakes. It's very important to acknowledge and not be full of pride and go, I can win, I can win, I can win. And then in the end, you get maybe not a neutral feedback, you get a completely negative one, and you lose your top rated seller status or whatever status you have, or you lose credibility within the algorithm because they don't want to promote you because you have too many things against you. There's a lot of things that you don't see behind the scenes that's going on, even if you were to win a case or a portion of the case or this and that. That's the way I look at it. So I'll give you one more example of like mistakes that I make, and this is not very often, but it happens, right? I got a ton of boxes in my garage, boxes that all have items within them that are all packed up and labeled neatly on the outside. So I don't like to look at piles of items. I like to have it all ready to go. So if I see something that sells, I pull the box down, take it to the post office, blah, blah. There's been a couple instances here and there, like maybe once or twice a year, where I can't find the item, right? I search so hard, it's nowhere to be found. Okay, so I know we have all been in that situation. I know. I can't imagine how much like someone like Rakin has been in this situation, or someone like Cody or Young. But I know for myself, it gets to me a little bit, right? I'm sitting there like pulling my hair out in my garage, like cussing, just not losing my mind, but going, all right, like I haven't found this thing, and I've scanned my garage wall like seriously like 16 times. Like this item's not here. Immediately get back to the person, right? Refund all the money immediately, and I say, if I find this item, and it's always some item that's like 50 and less, if I find this item, I'll send it out to you for free. That's just my way of just saying, I value the business that we do together, and I really want to make eBay a good place for all buyers to go, okay, there are really good sellers there in eBay, and I want to be an exemplary eBay seller. I think it's a very important thing. It's a duty, and that way you just breed more success. If you handle that way, when the next one comes, you handle it the exact same way, and you don't get these negative feedbacks and these weirdos like bombing your eBay account. I think that's the way I like to run my business. So I own up to my mistakes, and I really try immediately to get back to the person within couple hours. I think it's very important. I don't think you should let it drag on a day, 2 days. Get back with them immediately. Own up to your stuff, guys. Own up to your mistakes is very important. And then provide remedy, right? And remedy can be full refund. It can be partial. It can be send me some pictures just so I can cross-check what's going on. But don't ever put your tone in there like as being angry, right? I'm talking be submissive, be apologetic, and then really benefit of the doubt, man. Maybe you really are in the wrong and you got to figure it out. But you certainly don't want to come off as a you-know-what hole across the feed. That really rubs people off the wrong way. It's not good. So you can really salvage your business. You can really make your business as strong as you want it, but you got to control yourself inside. All right, so that's my little take on that. Hopefully some people might or might not like how I run my business, right? But I don't see how it's done me wrong, so I love that part about it. Cody, would you have handled that the same way? Let's talk about the climbing shoes, the first one.
Absolutely. That's exactly how I handle it always. I never do anything other than a full refund, and I don't do pictures. When somebody comes to me, I had a similar situation recently. Whenever somebody comes to me and they have an issue, whether it be the USPS might have damaged it or they didn't like it, I just look at my time. So quite frankly, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people really get involved. I want pictures, I want serial numbers, I want all these things. I never do any of that. And with your climbing shoes, I would have handled it the exact same way.
Okay, cool. Rakin.
Yeah.
Don't feel compelled. Don't feel compelled to agree or anything. This is what the green room is all about, right? There are sometimes no real clear answers in the green room, but you have, different perspectives from some people that have been through a lot of stuff, and not just us, but the members as well. So it's a really good place to be. Rakin, how would you have handled the climbing shoes situation?
Yeah, man. I mean, you definitely got to side with them. I mean, I'm going to admit there's been times where I've, had my emotions take advantage of me, and you try to, speak logic with them or offer them partial refunds or ask for pictures. I've made that mistake before, and sometimes it works, other times it doesn't. But I mean, especially if it's what you're doing full time and you're making good money from it, you really want to do whatever you can to avoid those negative feedbacks. And I mean, I've gotten plenty of negative feedbacks in the past. Some of them that I could have handled better, and other ones which I tried to do the right thing, and it just kind of they were upset and they were mad. But I think you really got to do whatever you can to make them happy. And the easiest way to make them happy is to just give them a refund and have them keep it, especially if it's something small. Under 40, 50 bucks, I might just give them a full refund. If it's something more expensive, I may ask for some pictures. I may ask for some additional proof, or, I might have to just take a look at it based on the situation. But I think you went about it the right way.
Thank you. Young, how do you think I did on that one? What do you think?
I would have never done that, man. No, I'm just
okay.
Joking.
Cool. That's great. Hey,
No,
you're totally the person that regulated that call, man, on the Super Bowl.
I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
Okay. Cool. Well, hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of taste of what's it like in the green room. Of course, these kind of things happen from members and the admin staff when we write out things like this. But it's a big place to learn at, and hopefully we'll see you guys in there. So, who wants to go next?
I'll take it, actually, because I'm going to kind of do a segment off of what you were talking about. One of the big problems I was having when I had first gotten started, was finding my inventory. I had about, I had 200 or 300 clothing items at the time in my eBay store. And oh boy, I had times where I looked through that inventory. I didn't have a system. This is what I'm getting into. I didn't have a system to find the clothing. I had a closet with a crap load of clothing in it, and literally when I sold an item, I would go through it from top to bottom. I had 2 tiers. I had like a little ladder I'd step on because I had a really high tier, and I would go through that. I'd go through the bottom one, and I remember a few times, man, I'm looking and I couldn't find it. I remember one time there were these Tommy Bahama like little cargo shorts or something like that. I remember it exactly, and I could not find it. I was looking and looking and looking, and I could not find it because I didn't have a system in place. And, I had to give a refund. I'm not sure if I got a negative or not. I could have possibly gotten a negative. But this happened several times over and over again. I said to myself, I've got to create a system to be able to avoid this. And that's what it is. I mean, anytime you come across a problem or an issue or an upset customer, you got to think, what can I do next time to avoid this? Can I take better pictures? Can I inspect it? Can I create a system? Can I outsource something so I can have time to do the things that matter more? So that's what I did. I created a system for being able to track all of my inventory. And what I did, just to shed some light on it real quick, was I created a system where on each clothing hanger, I put a piece of tape on it, and I associated a letter and a number to it. And it went in order based on the racks that I had. So anytime that I sold an item, I would already have the inventory number inside my listing for eBay. And when it sold, I'd reference the listing. I'd look at the number, oh, 875. I'd go to the A tier. I'd go down to 75, and I'd find the item. So that was one of the big things that helped me out a lot and allowed me to save a lot of time in my business, was putting together that system. Because I tell you right now, you guys, if you're new, it's the best time to create systems. You don't want to have the problem when you have 600 items. It's a mess. It's going to take hours and hours to fix. But if you put these systems and you implement the things we talk about when you first get started, it really makes life a lot easier.
Okay, so you heard it from Rakin talking to you guys about a system. It's really important to have a system. I absolutely agree with you on that. So you guys right now in the comment feed, guys and gals, first of all, thank you for joining us for this hour of the Green Room Hangout number 46. But second of all, how would you handle Rakin's situation? Any differently with 200, 300 items? Or, after 5 bad feedbacks, would you start going, okay, something's wrong here? Let us know in the comment feed below, and also let us know how you would have handled climbing shoe situation from the first when I talked. Be curious to see what you guys do out there as well. So if you don't agree with me or don't agree with Rakin, then let us know how you think you should have handled that situation. We always like to look at feedback. It's really important. So, all right. So, Cody.
What's up?
How's your system right now? Like, Rakin's talking about a system with some tape on some hangers and stuff. What kind of system do you use for FBA? I mean, obviously FBA is the system, right? But there's got to be repricing going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. How do you handle all that?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of people, especially with FBA, you got to keep emotion out of it and realize it's a business. One thing that a lot of people are having problems with right now with FBA, Young, you might have this problem too, I know that I have a little bit, is returns. And you'll get returns on FBA, and a lot of times you'll get returns for products that may no longer be fulfillable. So you'll have to get them back. Are you getting that at all, Young?
Oh, yeah.
So you'll have to, you'll have unfulfillable products, and a lot of people, get frustrated on it. Sometimes you got to write it off, take a business loss. But the great thing about Amazon FBA is, like what Steve was talking about, they are the system. Of course, you can't do clothing, but for a lot of other products, they are the system. For my eBay, my system is I just have a couple of storage sheds right now. We're moving some stuff into our office over the next couple of weeks. But I think Steve, was smart by going from the loss of cargo shorts to now I've seen his system in videos, and it's pretty impressive. He's got a nice little operation going on over there.
So is that your segment on mistakes and how you handle them, or do you have a completely different segment as well? Just curious.
Well, how I handle mistakes, usually it starts with my trampoline. So in the morning when I got a mistake, I'll hop on.
Hey, keep the trampoline out of this, man. You want to know what?
You broke it. That's what happened. You broke it.
I'm just so much. The thing is, once you go over 200 pounds of muscle,
oh, good God.
It's just, I'm not trying to, I know Bonafide, he lifts a lot, has a YouTube channel, but I'm telling you right now, when I come to Austin, we'll do a little pose off. But it happened, I got a new one. Thanks to Amazon, I've actually ordered another one coming in, which can handle this, beautiful physique. So
is it guaranteed to break as well, or no?
I'm not sure about the guarantee or not, but if I break it, I'll return it, say it came that way.
Is it kind of like a projector where it has like 2,000 hours on the bulb, and so if you get like 2,000 jumps, does like the thing just blow up? I mean,
you know what? I'm gonna have to look in terms to see if they've done any case studies on it, but not that I know of.
Okay, and even if you get like 2,000 jumps, wouldn't it be kind of smart to maybe lightly jump and maybe you can get 4,000 instead of like 2,000?
I might start pacing my jumps. Yeah, I'm gonna start kind of doing softer jumps from now on because I've been hitting my head on the ceiling a few times.
Somehow I don't even know if you're messing with us, but we'll see. Yeah, that was a sad day in Rakin. If you follow him on Facebook, guys, you got to do that first of all. It's a sad day in Rakin's life. I got to tell you, when he posts pictures, it's of his trampoline that's broken. That just hits home right there. It's like
I'm sorry.
That's his prized possession right there. That means everything to him.
I'm telling
I
you, man.
haven't even buried it yet. I'm still kind of coping.
It reminds me exactly of the days when I break my Bonafide Blue Hustler shades. I always put a picture on Facebook like, the signature like shades have been broken, you know? It's kind of funny. So your signature right now is a trampoline. Hey, Ray, make sure you check that on the airplane when you come to Austin. Big box, that's cool. If you got to pay $50 each direction, but the trampoline really only costs 60 in the first place, I don't care. Just freaking pay it and
I'm
bring the
gonna try to
trampoline down
jam it
here.
into overhead somehow.
Yeah, maybe just break it and then put it in the plane and break it in half, and then
Yeah,
we'll
so leave a
reassemble it
comment
here.
below, you guys, if you have any ideas how I can get this trampoline to Austin. So just leave a comment below.
We'll leave that with Yang. Yang, you are the logistics official person for the trampoline making into Austin
Wait,
intact.
let everybody know. Let everybody know if they just kind of tuned in. I mean, when are we all going to Austin to meet up with you guys?
That's right. That's a really good question, Ricken. And it's a really good question for you because you are the only admin that has acted upon actually buying his plane ticket as of last night. Ricken has bought his plane ticket. He is landing on the Tuesday before the 11th of July. So the July 7th, Ricken hits Austin, Texas. That is our official Green Room Hangout weekend, July 11th, 2015. Yeah, it's going to be pretty hot in town, yeah. It's just all around going to be a fun time. Green Room people that are official members of the Green Room that show up there. We know they're making a trek across the globe to come see us. We have an event we're going to host, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be free for any Green Roomers. So allow us to show how much we appreciate, all the stuff back and forth in the green room and what you're giving to us and everything. And we feel fortunate enough to even have a taste of a very interesting life 3-5 years down the road when the room is really big, when we feel very grateful for that. But we want to share our tactics with you guys and all that kind of stuff, and we hope that the room is a good place to do that. And that being said, we do have a website getting built right now, but that's as much as we'll say. Got a website being built right now, and don't want to spoil anything more than that. And we see the other admins are nodding their heads, so looks like it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be an amazing one. The website is going to be absolutely amazing, and we're really excited about it. Can't wait to be able to show you guys.
Yep, that's right. So if you want excitement, kind of like that last play of the Super Bowl, you got to be here July 11th weekend.
We will never drop the ball, so we're not going to pull that play. We'll send Bonafide all the way through.
It's going to be a lot of fun. July 11th, guys and gals. It's in Austin, Texas, the middle of the country, so we try to make it fair for everyone to make a trek down here. If you're within the green room, there's a thread that's evolving right now of people trying to carpool with each other or share a hotel room or this and that. Anyway, just if you are interested in coming, you're not part of the green room, you're just a YouTuber and you want to experience Austin for that weekend, get with me, Rakin, Young, Cody, or College Picker, and we'll give you more details about where to possibly stay, best deals, what we're going to be doing that entire weekend, because it's not just going to be that event. We're going to have YouTube meetup stuff. We're going to be going to late night things and arcades and bars and stuff late night like we do all the time when we're down here. It'll be a lot of fun and a lot of time. It's going to be a lot of getting to know us behind the scenes, and I think it's a lot of fun. But really, we want to just meet people out there. We're not any better than anybody out there. We just want to give back any way that we can. And if people feel inspired by watching us on YouTube or joining the green room, then we basically make ourselves available for that weekend. So should be a lot of fun. Joe Video, sign up for the green room today. Sweet. Craigslist Hunter, free for the green room. What about everyone else? Any fees? That's a really good question. I think I would know more about that answer in about 1 or 2 months. So to be quite honest with you, I don't quite know. But what about everyone else? Any fees? I don't know. With the event, it just really depends on what the event really cost us.
Yeah, I think there is going to be fees because, and it's not going to be a lot. I mean, trust me, we're not going to try and make money off everyone, but it's just the green room members get the benefit of hanging out and being part of the green room group. That's just, I'm sorry, that's just how it is. But again, if you're not in the group, you can attend, but there will be a small fee. It's not going to be like $100 or anything. It'll be something very minimal. Again, it's just, that's just one of the benefits of being a member. You can attend these events for free.
Or you can meet us out in the wild for free. So you'll see us out there. We're going to be like a train just taking over Austin. When we come in town, me and Steve and CP and Young and obviously Bonafide, it's going to be out there in the wild. It's going to be amazing. You'll see us if you're in Austin.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
dude.
I mean, we plan on, having the whole 9 yards going on, like renting a minivan and all going thrifting and garage sailing, like that kind of stuff. Like, why would we not do that if we're all together?
Absolutely.
We're
Well,
gonna
we
go
have our
thrifting
vlog
together.
cameras in our hand.
Oh, it's gonna be great,
I'm,
dude.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be
I'm thinking of
Like
getting
this.
there like a week. I'm thinking of getting there a week early because I want to play with some fireworks. I really do.
okay. Well, you guys are invited
No.
whenever. Um, okay, so here we go. Jacob Lamore, can you tell us more about when the green room will be moved to Facebook, or from Facebook to a forum-style format? I'm going to go ahead and say, not 100% sure if we're going to do the forum-based format. I think we are. If we do, Cody, help me out. Ray can help me out. A month?
Yeah.
2 months.
About
Let's
a
just say
month.
2 months. 2 months, right?
Okay, 2 months. Between a month and 2 months. But we're working on outlining exactly how they want to deliver. Have we started talking? We'll let you guys know an exact answer soon. But I mean, realistically, once we finalize the concept, it'll go up pretty quick.
Yeah, and another thing is, like, if you're in the green room, you have, we're going to be posting here and there about, if you could have an ideal green room website, like, what would you have on it? And that post is right around the corner, so be looking around for that, green roomers. They have a little bit more say in what the site will have because they use the room all the time, and we really want to make sure that the site, tends to our needs and it tends to their needs. So yeah, we're out to really help a lot of people as much as possible. We're trying to bring it to a lot of people here. So anyway, but to answer Craigslist Hunter's question, if I just had to have a ballpark estimate per person, if you're not in the green room, you just want to attend, my first guess is going to be like $20. That's just my first guess. So, and anyway, okay. Kimmy's T's Treasure says, great thoughts. I've started my system, and it doesn't have to be costly. I'm small potatoes, but I am growing. So that is a testament to Rakin's build a system kind of thing, right, Rakin?
Absolutely. Do it as cheap as you can. It doesn't have to be pretty as long as it works.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris Godin has a question. I want to try to get to this at the very end. Cody, you think you can answer a question maybe less than a minute? You think you can do it? Because I know it's directed towards you. So,
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get this one because first of all, finally get to see the Hangout live. So this person has never seen a live green room Hangout, so excuse us, please. Any chance you guys could offer some tips for a new FBA seller with regards to keeping the store stocked?
Mm-hmm.
I have sent in about 250 items over the first month, toys and games, mostly toys and games, all new in the box, mostly through retail arbitrage. But now my sources, which is basically big box stores, seem to be drying up with clearance items. So I'm not quite ready to expand my reach just yet. I want to stick with what I know while I'm learning. So he's basically saying he knows a lot about this toys and game stuff, but the clearance section seems to be drying up. How would you keep a store stocked in that situation, Cody?
That's his first problem right there, being a new seller. He's overly reliant on clearance. Personally, I see clearance as kind of the cherry on top. 90% of my retail arbitrage comes from normal priced items. Retail arbitrage is an imbalance in your market, so you need to broaden your horizons past clearance items. Sporting goods, toys and games. Look at some other categories and also maybe look at some different big box stores, but looking at products that aren't just in clearance. That's going to be his first problem right there.
Great, short, sub 1 minute answer. Love it, dude. All right. So, Mr. Shoe Guy, we're going to get to Yong and how you handle your mistakes. But let's go into Mr. Shoe Guy real quick. Ricken made an excellent comment earlier on the importance of systems and the importance of establishing them earlier. Some of the newer folk might not truly understand that importance, but if I could underscore any point made in this hangout, it would be utterly the vital importance of what Rakin said. Now, this is coming from Mr. Shoe Guy, so if you guys haven't seen Mr. Shoe Guy, don't even know who Mr. Shoe Guy is, you got to check out the Green Room Hangout. Help me, guys. Is it 44? I want to say it's 44, maybe 43. All right, so we're in 46, so, go back in my video feed. 43. Okay, so video 43, we interview Mr. Shoe Guy, who is a part of the Green Room, and he was the first winner of our $25, MVP kind of thing that we ran, I think, in October, or maybe November. So he was the first winner, right? Voted by his peers because he gives out insane information, and he's all about shoes. So he's basically like the Rakin Prophet shoes. And in that hangout, if you paid attention, he actually says how he has a garage, or I want to say it's a garage, maybe a room, 300 shoes, 300 pairs of shoes. What the F?
Wow.
That's crazy. 300 pairs of shoes, dude. That's like unbelievable. Because a shirt, well, I mean, I guess a shoe doesn't take up that much space either, but man, like, Rick, and how many shirts do you, I mean, on an average store day, like, are you having 600, 800 shirts? What do you have?
I mean, I've probably got over 1,000 now between all my stores.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This dude started like 6 months ago or like 8 months ago or something. Like just went full steam ahead on shoes and just killed it.
Now, how many shoes? Because I know you do a lot of shoes as well. Like, if you had to guess, how many shoes are in your garage right now, all boxed up, ready to go?
All boxed up, ready to go. 30 or 40, honestly.
That probably takes up a good amount of space.
It does. It actually does a lot. Yeah, I would say about 30 to 40. Probably more.
So
actually.
if you wanted to box up 300, you might have to build an extension on your house, is what you're saying.
Dude, I think what he's saying is like there's really like an importance of having a system down. When you start having a lot of one thing, there are a lot of people that are doing he does a lot of mugs too. That's right. He did a lot of. I think he does mugs. Anyway, but a lot of things, right? It's just shoes, mugs, whatever, ties. You got to have a system, or this stuff can get lost real quick.
Exactly.
Anyway, we've seen your systems on YouTube, Raken. If you guys don't know what Raken's talking about with his little tape system or whatever, you got tons of videos on YouTube. That exact system, you show it in the flesh, in your actual, you're in your storage unit. Like, you bring us, that's the thing about you, Raken. Like, you have a habit of bringing everybody into, like, every extreme part of your life, man. Like, straight down to the trampoline, to your new place, to the leather sofas, to your morning rituals, right?
They've been in the bedroom. They've been in the bathroom. They've been everywhere.
Just like Raken does not have a private lifestyle whatsoever, man. Anyway.
What was that that movie, The Truman Show or whatever?
Yeah, no joke. He's a Raken show right now. Yeah, that's basically what you are. But I see, to his point, Mr. Shoe Guy, I mean, you can't run a successful operation without some sort of a system. It's just impossible. And if Mr. Shoe Guy was putting all of his shoes in like a bin, like one giant bin, I mean, think about what a nightmare would that be. Like, tomorrow you sell 7 pairs. How are you going to find 7 pairs in a bin? Seriously. Like, come on. All right. Here we go. And one last thing to Steve's exact system of inventory. Holland Hobby says, I implemented Steve's exact system of inventory and it works great. I only had about 150 items when I went back and started doing the numbering, and I'm glad it was only 150. It's a must-do. Okay, cool. So Victor Cook also says, effing internet, missed most of the show. Hey, man, we still have like 28 minutes or 18 minutes. You're okay. Don't worry about it. We got a lot of important stuff to talk about, too. Young, you are up, man. I'm going to put you right on the chopping block, dude. You ready to go?
Let's do it. Let's do it. So mistakes, man, my gosh, man. I mean, I've made so many mistakes. I mean, from everything from scanning the wrong books to buying the wrong clothing products. I've, believe it or not, and I don't recommend you guys do this. I've even had 99-cent auctions. And you guys laugh because we've all done it. And if you guys are wondering, don't ever do 99-cent auctions on eBay. But those are all mistakes, right? Those are all mistakes that we made. But this is something that I've said many times in the past, and I'll keep repeating myself to the day I die. The only way, in my opinion, to correct and learn from your mistakes is simple: education. You have to educate yourself, right? A good example is, in the past, I used to always source very, just bland clothing, right? And Steve, you of all people know, like, a simple blue polo shirt is not going to sell well compared to a polo shirt that has like 5 different colors in it, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
And again, that's stuff that I learned over the years, right? As far, like when I scan, like when I scan books now, like I don't scan I don't send them books past 5 million in ranking. I mean, there's other stuff that's tied into what books that I send in, as far as like how many other sellers there are and whatnot. But things like that. I mean, you really have to educate yourself and do your research. Seriously, guys, if you guys don't do the research and if you don't do your education, you will not succeed in this business, and you're going to kick yourself time and time again because education is is you have to do it. You know, I always take the time, at least an hour or you know, a couple hours a day, maybe at the most. And I just go through some of my eBay auctions, and I go through eBay and I look at some of the sold and completed listings just to see what sells. Seriously, you have to educate yourself, and if you don't educate yourself, I'm telling you, you are not going to succeed.
Okay.
And don't do 99-cent auctions.
Yeah, that was my next question to you, Young. Can you give us kind of like a general face expression of what you look like the second you look at your screen and you realized you realize something went wrong with this 99-cent auction? Can you give us a little bit of a taste of what that face looks like?
No,
dude.
So the reason why first of all, actually, I actually want to touch up on what you said earlier, Chris. Always accept returns on eBay, because even if you don't accept returns, trust me, eBay will force returns onto you. They always side with the customer. You can say that you don't accept returns, but trust me, eBay will side with the customer. But the reason why you don't want to do auctions is because, let's say you have a shirt that you bought for 99 cents, and it has a resale value of $30 on eBay at the minimum. Trust me, man, if you put it at 99 cents, it's going to sell for 99 cents. You want to price it high and just wait for the right buyer to come along. And trust me, it will happen. You just have to have patience. And please, if I'm wrong, someone please correct me. But that's how you make money in this game. Education, patience, and accept returns.
Yep. I like that you were hinting upon market corner strategy, which we'll go over that on one other Green Room Hangout. I had a sale this week that was a perfect example of market corner strategy, and you know, holding true to your guns, you know, prior research, knew everything about the item, and I was like, you know what, I know it's worth this, even though all the other completed ones or sold ones said it's worth that. Sometimes you know more than what the 90-day completed will tell you. So anyway, that's for another topic. So Adidas Picker says, Young, you speak the truth, brother.
Yeah.
Real quick, Young, and I hate to put you on the spot again, but I was talking while you did the face of the 99-cent auction, so this time you're going to get your face blasted on YouTube with the reaction. I'm going to shut up for 3 seconds. Go for it and do it real quick.
No, I'm not doing this no more, man.
Come on, man. You have to do it one more time.
Dude,
we're not moving on until you do it.
Do?
We're not moving on.
Nah, dude. Well, you know what? Well, what face would you make?
All right, right now we've got 25 likes. I think, how many likes should we get to right now, Chris, to get him to do this face for everybody? I think it's only fair. You know, I showed everyone my trampoline. That took some courage. I think Young should, if we get to, let's see, if we get to 50 likes, we're at 25 right now. I think he should do it. 25 likes.
We have 25 likes and 1 dislike, so it looks like one person might have stopped by and just said like, "Oh, too good for this." But,
that was me.
Okay, good. Well, here, let me dislike it too, man, because I gotta follow what you're doing, man. You know what you're doing, man. You make mistakes and you overcome them real quick. Yeah. Okay. So 50 likes, right, Raken? Is that where we're at? 50 likes. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, we are at 27 now. So.
All right, guys. You heard the main man, Raken. 50 likes, and Young has to do a stupid face for like 3 seconds. So
you're up to no good, man. I know. I'm not falling for that truck.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you in Austin on the 11th anyway. Okay, we have 11 more minutes on the show. Milo Jimmy saying auctions is a fight for the bare minimum. I like this. Buy it nows are targeting the right buyer who's ready to buy it now. That's true. Absolutely true. We have Biohazard Picker wanting to say something. How do you get experience in reselling in general? That's a great question, man. Oh man, that has like paragraphs and tirades of just information waiting to follow that question.
In general?
Yeah. How do you get experience in reselling in general? So I'm going to try to answer this in a 30-second or less answer, and we're going to try to toss this around real quick because it's kind of an interesting question. Biohazard Picker, otherwise known as Adam, who's in the green room actually as well. How do you get experience in reselling in general? My sub 30-second answer is going to be risk low and go to thrift stores and garage sales. That is my answer right there. You got to start low and get it. Oh, I can't say and because I already said my advice. So, but my and part would have been, and do a little bit of YouTube research with your favorite pickers, whoever they might be. All right, Cody, sub 30-second.
The most important thing is to be consistent and never give up. And so you got to be out there and actually taking action. Just start. A lot of people are looking for the perfect method, the perfect products. I started complete jumbled up mess back in 2008, right around there doing auctions, but I kept on going, and now I make a full-time income doing it. So you just got to start.
Cool. Rakin.
5 words. Make mistakes on a budget.
Cool. Like it. And Young.
You just got to get out there and do it. Seriously.
Hey, you just copied Cody's, man.
Exactly. Well, you know,
infringement.
I ditto Cody. You just got to get out there.
Cody. That's even less words than what Rakin said, man. You're taking like the easy way out, man. I don't know about this.
Seriously, that's the only way you're going to learn. You just got to get out there and do it. Seriously.
I'll see you in the alley after this hangout, bro. Okay?
Dude, you know what? I'll kill you.
Okay. You probably will. Hey, Yang, if you watched that interview where we were talking to the MMA champion, refresh my memory again because I'm looking at Frank Shamrock, all right? Because I'm looking at comments and I'm like trying to make a statement here. So Frank Shamrock, right? And the reason why I know you'll kill me, Yang, is because
I don't kill you.
Know how to do this thing called a shrimp move. What is a shrimp move?
It's just a move, man. It's nothing. Trust me.
But didn't the shrimp move tire you out though?
Well, no, it was a drill where you constantly had to do it over and over again.
Okay, well, I'd probably lose because I don't know what the shrimp move is, and if you pulled the shrimp move on me, I probably wouldn't make it out of that. So, anyway, next time I'll get you, Young. Next time.
All right.
Let's see here. That's how many likes we're at. Now, Young, you better be ready to pull the stupid face out.
I'm not doing it.
Hey,
39 likes. 39 likes, guys. So if you guys we got 86 viewers in the room right now. Seriously, if you're just watching and going, what is going on? Just hit the like button anyway because Young's going to do something dumb.
Yeah, hit the like button right now.
You know, at this point, it's like we're just hitting the like button so we can see Young make a stupid face. Okay. Louis the Seller, greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually afraid you will. Is to be continually afraid that you will make one. That's pretty cool. So that's almost like paralysis by analysis, right? Is that kind of another way to say that? Cody, you ever heard that before?
Absolutely, yeah. It's well said.
Yeah, I mean, you basically look at something too much and you're trying to find all the wrong things with it to the point where you don't even act, right? You're paralyzed. So Biohazard Picker, those were some awesome, funny answer to that question. Cool. Oh, he said, I thought you would have known that I wasn't serious, LOL. Hey, man, we get questions in this feed here. So, a lot of them, 99% of them are really serious questions. We try to do our best. Okay, so Michael Hill, let's congratulate this guy. I just got approved to sell in grocery as I'm watching this.
Nice.
So
Congratulations.
Time to get rid of all the stuff that's been piled up that I wasn't able to put in FBA. Cool. Here's Pete Munoz. Another common mistake is misspelling your item. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Buyers will only be taken directly to your item if they also misspell it in the search box. That's pretty cool. Rakin, have you ever misspelled? You go through all these crazy names, Brioni this and like Zegna that, Irma Erberg Neg. I don't. Okay, so like, have you ever misspelled something in the title?
Yeah, I mean I have, and especially having somebody do your listings for you that have no clue about it as well. There's definitely been a lot of errors with the Italian brands for sure, so I got to make sure to double check them.
Okay. And Rakin, here's another question that maybe, I could certainly weigh in on this one, but Timothy H has a question, I guess maybe for all of us, and we'll dab into this one really quickly before we see these likes go up. Any tips to help yourself overcome periods of laziness, cold showers, diet, etc.? What's a period of a cold shower?
I'm not 100% sure about that, but
I'm being like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just like, I know what the periods of laziness. I know what the periods of like bad diet, but I'm like cold showers. I don't like those things. I mean, I don't like cold showers, so maybe it's one of those things. All right, let's do sub 30 on this one. Any tips to help yourself overcome periods of laziness? Wake up consistently every day and work out first so you get your metabolism up early. And then diet. I mean, it's one of those things that Yang says. If you're educated, you know what the right things to do. Put whatever enables you to go to the gym or whatever. Like put all your gym clothes in a bag ready to go next to your bed. Don't be searching in your closet for all the crap that you need. Make sure it's all ready to go. Make sure your coffee is made in the morning. Make sure your eggs are made the night before, and you'll make it to the gym. And that's one of the ways to like overcome the diet thing. Because I think diet and gym go hand in hand, man. I mean, there's some people that really cut their diet. Oh, I'm on a shake diet all day long, man. It's so great. And it's like next thing you know, they've relapsed like 100 pounds over what they were before. That's not the right thing to do, right? And just a stable, good diet with some working out, some exercising. You got to do that, but enable yourself. Make sure you're ready the prior night to get all that ready to go. You're not hunting for like your gym socks or your shoes or, the keys to your car. Don't find ways to not be where you need to be. And the same thing with the food too. Don't buy crappy food. If you don't buy crappy food, you can't cook crappy food, right? If you buy healthy food, you can only cook healthy food. Okay.
Hey, are we gonna do pick of the week?
Yeah, that's a great question. Remind me about that in 1 minute because Sub 30 is going to Cody right now. Sub 30, any tips to help yourself overcome periods of laziness? Cold showers, Cody, and diet.
Yeah, absolutely. Laziness is 100% a choice. So if you're being lazy, it's because you're choosing to be lazy. The reason I'm not lazy is because I don't choose to be lazy. So make that choice every single morning when you wake up. Cold showers, I pay my bills on time. It's why I have the ability to take hot showers whenever I want all day long. And as far as, diet, I mean, it's a mindset too. I was bulking last year, and so I was eating a lot of calories, lifting big weights, and then I gained 20 pounds, and it's not all muscle. And so making those choices. So now when I'm cutting, I got to make those choices so I can look more like Bonafide and not the guy on the Pillsbury Dough commercial. So yeah, they're all choices.
This guy with the sub 30, man, this guy goes crazy, dude.
Well, 30 seconds, have you seen any of my videos? I go on for like 20 minutes. I go on and on and on. So you give me 30 seconds, I got to be quick.
That's good, man. I like it. It's almost like you're practicing for this, but I never even gave you any cards or cue cards before. That's crazy.
Nothing.
Anyway. Okay, Rakin, sub 30, answer that question. How do you overcome periods of laziness, cold showers, and diet?
Yeah, man. My morning ritual helps out a lot. I keep talking about this a lot, but you want to start your day off in the mindset of success. You want to read your goals. You want to listen to some motivational music or read a good book. Get yourself really pumped up and excited. Start the day the way you want to end it. And diet, I mean, it's huge. First thing I do is drink a lot of water, have a green juice, and eat something that is going to get my day started. But it's huge, man. Start the day off the way you want to end it for sure.
Okay, and sub 30 Yang, and then we go to the pick of the week. Sub 30 Yang, how would you overcome periods of laziness, cold showers, Yang, and diet?
I would say Red Bull and Dopios.
Okay. Easy way. I love it. Takes the easy way. Right? All right. That's cool. Okay. So, cool. Here we go. Joe Video, a learning to resell tip. Here's how you learn to resell. Buy resellers' books and buy what they buy. I got Rakin's books on men's clothes 2 weeks ago. Bought a blazer for $5 a week ago. Sold it 2 days ago for $150.
Okay.
That's cool, man. I like that. Okay. So let's go to the pick of the week. I don't have mine right here. It's in the garage, but anyway. Okay, my pick of the week, real quick. We had a rained out garage sale day, so I went to thrift store mode. Right, guarded my money super tough. So when I say that guarding my money super tough, it's mean I was looking for deals, looking hard, couldn't find any. So you guard your money, very important. I did find seems to maybe be early '90s. I don't know, the Agassi era of Nike ACG. Like a purple and black ACG Nike jacket with detachable sleeves, and it's like whack looking, dude. Anyway, I think it's a windbreaker. It's pretty cool, and thinking I could fetch about 90 to 100 for it. I bought it for $12.99 maybe, something like that. So that's my pick of the week. Cody.
Well, I got nothing. I was sick, and so the only thing I bought was 500 of an item. It's a wholesale item that I can't disclose, so I bought 500 of something wholesale. Other than that, I didn't go sourcing because I was sick, so I got nothing.
Jeez.
I pulled a Yang. I don't know what to say.
What? I got some stuff here.
What you got, Yang? Talk to him, Yang.
Oh, here. I'll show you guys. Here. Hold on.
He thinks he could just get up off the chair and walk away from the show?
What's going on with the kid, man?
I know I showed you guys, but if you guys are into skateboarding, brand new Creature skateboard decks.
Gosh.
Look at all these.
What's that worth?
Huh?
How many did you get?
5.
How much you pay?
$80.
Probably worth what? 60 a piece?
60. I got to do some research on some of them, but yeah, 60 plus.
Yeah. Pretty nice, man. I love it.
Awesome.
Okay, Reagan, did we go through you or not?
You didn't go through me yet, man. I'm waiting.
Okay, let's go through you now. Go ahead.
All right, man. I showed you some baseball gloves the other day. I ended up picking these up, some baseball bats. Still got the sticker on it. $3 from Goodwill. These are some nice bats, though. This one is a Louisville Slugger TPX. These are used usually in like high school ball or senior league, it's called. And this one is an Easton Stealth CNT SC 900. These are nice bats. These are $200-300 new. Obviously they're used, you know, but I'm pretty positive I could get $50 to $100 each. Probably somewhere around 50 though. I have to do some more research, but yeah, man. When springtime comes around, these things are really popular. I've sold baseball bats before, and if you get good brands like Easton or Louisville Slugger, man, you can make some really good money. So $3 on those. Going to shoot for realistically, probably 40 to 80, somewhere around there.
Okay, cool. So it's 9:01 p.m. We don't want to keep anyone any longer than we promised, right? We like to pride ourselves on giving really good short hangouts with a ton of information, right? So you guys can get a taste of the fact that we're real people, and second of all, that the Green Room's a group full of serious-minded individuals that really want to take their hustling to the next step. With that being said, I wish we could read more about other people's finds of the weeks, but unfortunately we can't right now. We got to end the show. But I think this was a really good show. Looking back at this show, Green Room Hangout number 46, it might be one of my favorite shows that we've done, only because, we went over some really personal things, right? But in the way that we can help other people out there that are having the same exact issues, or maybe have an issue come around once every now and then, and they freak out, waste an hour or two with eBay trying to contest all this stuff. People have to learn how to let go sometimes, because the income stream is so much more important, or focusing on the stream and what makes the stream powerful, which is listing more, and just be accountable for your mistakes, right? If you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. I mean, it's going to happen again and again. You're just trying to make sure you space that out as few and far between as possible. Cody, I think you wrapped up the very first show that you were on a whim, and I put you on the spot, so I apologize about that. You're not going to be wrapping up the show today, but Raken or Young, who wants to wrap up this show?
Go ahead, man. I mean, thanks for watching, guys. It's always fun to do these shows, man. I love chatting with you guys and catching up with everyone that's watching. So, thanks, and catch you on the next show, I guess.
That's not good enough. Let's see what the likes are real quick. Hold on, Young. We can't let you go yet.
Dude, I'm not doing the damn face.
It's got 49 likes. I've been looking at it for the last minute because I've been wanting to time in so bad.
One more like. Somebody like it.
Yeah, someone like this video real quick. Young, don't go anywhere.
I gotta go. Hey, I gotta go, man. The connection's bad.
No, it's not, dude. Don't go.
Dude, I'm starting to break up.
No, you can't do that. Don't go, dude.
Hey, I'm starting.
Yeah, it's okay, but we can see your mic canceling button like going on and off.
You can see the button.
I gotta go, dude. Hey,
Mecca of the internet.
Dude,
you're in the internet capital of the world. You got perfect internet.
Dude,
you got Apple right down the road, and eBay, and everybody.
No, my connection's bad.
We have 48 likes now. Someone just took their like away. I guarantee it was Young.
My God.
Oh, okay. Look at it now. Hurry up. Look at it, Steve. Did you see it? Oh.
60?
Whoa, how did it just hit 60? It went from 48 to 60 within a second.
They want to see your face. They've spoken,
oh
Young.
My God.
All right. Let me prep you.
I gotta go, dude. I gotta go.
No. Let me prep you, bro, because people are counting on you here. All right. So you put. Hold on, man. Chill out, bro. All right. So you put a 99-cent auction.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Hold on, and you don't know.
I have to use the bathroom.
No, you don't, dude. I told you to do that before the show anyway. So, like, you're going to put a 99-cent auction on, right? And you have the best intentions. You have no idea you're going to make this mistake, right? And then it closes 7 days later. What is, show the audience real quick, the audience that supports our show, Young, the face you give when your 99-cent auction closes and something went wrong. Okay, there you guys go. He did the face, but he didn't talk, so we couldn't get the full-on view here. But you saw it. We're out of here. Thanks for watching this Green Room Hangout. Sorry to keep you guys 5 minutes over the time, but we'll see you on the next Green Room Hangout next week. And after that, after next week's Hangout, stay tuned. From 2 weeks from now, we got a special guest that I think you'll really like. Till then, we'll talk to you later. Bye.